Join me as I dive deep into the biggest mistakes people make when buying a Belgian Malinois and see if I can dodge them all. This journey isn't just about choosing a dog. It's about avoiding the potential pitfalls that could turn your dream companion into a complete nightmare. Let's find out if I can do it right. With their unmatched athleticism and unwavering loyalty, Belgian Malinois have become the breed of choice for many dog lovers. But while they might seem like the perfect pet on the surface, there's much more to owning one than meets the eye. People often fall in love with the idea of a Malinois, without realizing the responsibility that comes with owning a dog that thinks, moves, and works like a world-class athlete. These dogs aren't your typical couch potatoes. They demand a lifestyle that matches their drive. One major mistake is assuming all Malinois will naturally fit into a family dynamic. While they're fiercely loyal, their protective nature and strong prey drive can make them wary of strangers, kids, or other pets. Bringing one home without carefully planning their early training and socialization can lead to major behavioral challenges. Skipping this step could result in a high-energy dog that tries to herd your kids or chase your neighbor's cat right out of the yard. A common rookie move is confusing smart with easy to train. Yes, Belgian Malinois are geniuses, but that also means they'll outsmart you if you're not on your A game. If you slack on training, don't be surprised when your dog figures out how to open doors, operate light switches, or start their own YouTube channel. Feeling generous? Show your support by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. It's like giving me a virtual high five, but without the awkwardness of trying to make it look cool. Some people think, oh, I'll just give my Malinois lots of toys to keep them busy. Wrong. They'll see that squeaky toy as an appetizer. If you don't actively engage their brains, they'll invent their own games like, find the most expensive thing in the house and chew it to bits. Another mistake is skipping mental stimulation. Exercise isn't enough. You can run them for hours, and they'll still come home bored. If you're not throwing in obedience drills or puzzle games, your Malinois will be pacing the walls, contemplating their next DIY demolition project. Believing you can leave them alone all day is another major pitfall. These dogs aren't content lounging around while you work a 9 to 5. Come home to find your house redecorated? That's a Malinois' way of saying, next time take me with you, human. Some owners underestimate how sharp these dogs are, and I mean mentally and physically. If you have a backyard fence, they'll see it as a light obstacle rather than a barrier. If you think you're safe with a standard lock, joke's on you. Your Malinois is already Googling how to pick locks. One of the wildest mistakes people make is thinking, if this breed is good enough for police and military, it's good enough for me. But here's the thing. Those dogs have full-time jobs and handlers who've trained for years. Bringing home a Malinois without preparation is like deciding to run a marathon because you jogged once last week. Some folks believe they can get away with minimal grooming because Malinois have short coats. But these dogs shed everywhere. Before you know it, every item you own will be accessorized with a fine layer of Malinois fur, even your toothbrush. Then, there's the energy issue. People often think a daily walk will cut it, but not with this breed. Belgian Malinois require hours of exercise and mental stimulation every single day. Without that, they'll channel their frustration into activities like chewing your furniture, digging craters in the yard, or redesigning your sofa with their teeth. It's a high-octane lifestyle, not a temporary one, and this catches many new owners off guard. Another crucial oversight is neglecting research on breeders. The rise in the breed's popularity means some breeders prioritize quantity over quality, producing dogs with health issues or unstable temperaments. Belgian Malinois can suffer from genetic conditions like hip dysplasia, epilepsy, and progressive retinal atrophy. So finding a reputable breeder who performs health screenings is essential. You're not just choosing a dog, you're choosing years of commitment, and skimping on this step could cost you dearly in vet bills and heartache down the road. One mistake people often make is buying a Malinois without considering their long-term lifestyle. These dogs aren't ideal for people who work long hours away from home or have unpredictable schedules. Malinois are prone to separation anxiety and need a structured environment. If left alone too long or too frequently, they'll find ways to entertain themselves, ways you probably won't appreciate. A torn-up couch or shredded shoes might just be the beginning. Training is where many new owners stumble. Just because Malinois are smart doesn't mean they're easy to train. They need firm but positive reinforcement from someone who understands how to channel their energy productively. Owners who resort to harsh training methods might see a dog that becomes fearful or uncooperative, meanwhile underestimating. Their need for mental stimulation can result in boredom-fueled chaos. Be ready to rotate training exercises frequently. This breed gets bored with repetition. One story that illustrates the importance of preparation involves a family who fell in love with the breed after seeing a police Malinois in action. They brought home a pup only to realize they weren't equipped to handle its drive. Without enough training or exercise, the dog's frustration escalated. Eventually, it became territorial and unmanageable, and the family had to rehome it. It's a hard truth. Love alone isn't enough for this breed. You need knowledge and structure to succeed. Belgian Malinois are happiest when they have a job to do. If you're not prepared to provide them with one, they'll create their own, whether that means guarding every window of your house or turning your backyard into a personal excavation site. Owners who thrive with Malinois tend to involve them in activities like agility, scent work, or Schutzhund training, which keeps the dog's mind and body engaged. If you think you can chill your Malinois out with time, think again. Their energy and drive are hardwired. It's who they are. What matters is how well you can meet their needs from day one. Whether you live in the city or on a farm, the key is finding ways to incorporate regular training, exercise, and social interaction into their routine. One major pitfall is assuming you can skip the breeder research and just grab a Malinois from any online ad. Trust me, buying one on a whim is like ordering piranhas for a home aquarium. It might seem cool at first, but you're in for a wild ride. A poorly bred Malinois can come with health problems, unpredictable behavior, and energy levels that make you question your life choices. Another mistake? Thinking, I've had dogs before, how hard can it be? Well, if your past dogs were Labradors or Golden Retrievers, buckle up because owning a Malinois is a whole new ballgame. This breed isn't content fetching a tennis ball 12 times and calling it a day. They need challenges, tasks, and work that will leave your brain fried before theirs. Some owners dive headfirst into protection training thinking it's just cool tricks to teach. But without the right professional guidance, this can backfire badly. An improperly trained Malinois might mistake your neighbor dropping off a package as a full-on invasion. One moment it's good boy and the next it's an unsanctioned mission to protect the homeland. Owning a Belgian Malinois isn't about luck. It's about consistency, preparation, and patience. These dogs aren't just companions, they're athletes, protectors, and problem solvers. If you can rise to the challenge, you'll have a loyal and capable friend for life. But if you try to wing it, you might end up with a dog that's more than you bargained for. In conclusion, the Belgian Malinois is an extraordinary breed, but only for those who are ready for the commitment. Avoiding these common mistakes will save you from frustration and help you build a healthy, lasting bond with your dog. Research your breeder, prepare for extensive training, and remember, this breed needs purpose and structure every step of the way. Thanks for watching. Are you considering getting a Belgian Malinois or do you already own one? Let me know in the comments what challenges you've faced or what advice you'd give to future owners. And if you're looking for more tips on training and behavior, stick around for my next video. You won't want to miss it. If you're still here, you must be really into my content. Show some love by subscribing, liking, and sharing. Or just keep scrolling. I won't tell.